good morning to the Omega Republic uh, YouTube channel. It is me, CopperCap, joining you once again here on our 7 Days to Die server. Today we'll be going through a few things, and I think this gives us a good opportunity to look at what we've added. I mean, besides the upside-down mannequin over there against the wall. Ignore that. I mean, it's a nice touch, don't get me wrong. Kind of odd, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, in here you can see things aren't too different. We still got our workbenches, our sleeping beds. You can hear the fire blow from our chemistry stations and our forges, so yeah, not much has changed. But I think this will be a good opportunity to give you guys the grand tour for the day. Let me see if I can get no. There we go. There. Now you guys don't have the silly crosshairs to look at while we're going around. So yeah, the first thing you're going to notice is all of the trees that I have planted around the base. Yeah. Good times. So, yeah, the reason why I planted so many trees is not just for construction value, but for crafting value, as there are a few things I need to make that require a lot of wood. So yeah, a lot of good things going on there. Yeah, there are a few things that haven't been built yet that we're still working on. Don't know exactly when I'll be able to get to them, but we're gonna get them built eventually. Yeah, but yeah, lots of good stuff going on. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? So, first thing that we're gonna notice over here is we actually do have some fruit trees. All part of a special bundle where we can grow more crops and have more options for crops. But yeah, we have a fruit tree now. Not sure what that one's supposed to be, but that one's definitely a fruit tree. I didn't plant it myself, so still working out the details on that. Yeah, because I'm not the farmer, Einir is. And they're probably sound asleep right now. Anyways, let's continue. So, we got some more posters. More decorative options here. Okay, I just now realized that says Brett Zell's. So is that I guess that's Einir and Brett's trademark pretzels. All right, prime bars. Yeah, drink prime bars. Yummy. Yeah, say. Okay, I don't know if that's meant to be. Okay, I think that's meant to be like a mostly air. Oops. Ha. I think it's supposed to be Lay's chips. Those are obviously Doritos. And, you know, Shamway Foods and barbecue chips. Barbecue chips from Lay's probably more like it. All right, so yeah, we do have the option to build gas pumps. However, they don't make their own gas. Yeah, we still it's a special storage is all it is. So we still have to craft our own gas, but at least we have some place to put our gas before we leave the base. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. You can see we have some stuff outside, which that was part of the base, the vanilla stuff. Coming here to our little restaurant here. We have some decorative stuff here now, aside from the cash register. We have a cup of coffee, some bottles here. You know what? Let me move around the desk over here. Let me get over here. So yeah, we got this cosmetic cup of coffee here. We still have our storage down there. Our storage boxes over here and here and here, and of course up here. And let's see, over here we have a cutting board, which allows us to ground up meat and make oils and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty nice. See, we have some knives, a mortar and pestle. So yeah, we can craft all kinds of neat little things to go with our food and meals. We can actually make real food now, like hamburgers and hamburgers. Oh, and pizza, and lots of other things that we haven't crafted yet. A lot of Oriental foods too, which I haven't had a chance to really explore just yet, because there is a lot. You might notice this thing behind that. That's just a standard. That's not even. It's yeah. This isn't the functional one. There are other ones, but we'll get to those here in just a minute. But right below that is a little refrigerator that we keep our drinks in. Yeah, a lot of good stuff down there. You'll notice these ovens. Now this is what I found cool. These are actually usable, and it's okay. You can actually use these to make food. Yes, real food. And you can actually place the cooking pots and pans on there and cook a lot of good stuff, like bacon. Bacon. All right, let me move over here. Sorry, it's a little disorienting having to do the controls this way. So here we have our butcher table. We can actually take real meat and craft it into some usable like steaks and whatnot. No, it doesn't actually cook the steaks. It just turns like chickens, pork, chickens, pigs, and cows into usable chunks of meat. Rather than just regular meat, we now have chicken, beef, and pork. So lots of good stuff going on there. No fish. Not yet anyways. We're still working on that. But yeah. Also, you'll notice I got rid of the one particular sign, if you've been paying attention during our streams, that, that we were, anyways, moving on. Alright, now, here we have our garden. Before we head in there, let me show you what's been going on here. We have a compost. Yep, we put stuff in there, any unnecessary food items, whatnot, turn into compost, and we turn it into a mulch, and then therefore we can make farm plots a lot easier. Oh, wait, I gotta turn on the HUD for this? Okay. There we go. So, I mean, aside from the usual crops, we do have a few extras to keep track of. So, I mean, you have your yucca, your chrysanthemums, your aloe vera, blueberries, corn, and you have your mushrooms, cotton, and I forgot what this. I think these are potatoes. I think they're potatoes. Goldenrod, yeah, chrysanthemum, and I forget what these are. Hold on. Oh, these are hops. Oh, sorry, I'm dumb. Let's see, you got your pumpkins, and over here you have a couple new seeds. All right, let's go down the list, shall we? I mean, obviously you can tell this one's a pepper plant or a tomato plant. Oh, chili. That's a chili plant? Those are bell peppers. Okay. We got cabbage, onions, and mint. You know, you get that after dinner mint taste. It's pretty yummy. So over here, we do have what's called a hydroponics table. Hydroponic. There we go. Hydroponic. Yeah, I was right the first time. Unfortunately, this does not do anything beyond the vanilla game seeds. But at least you do have the option to do any of the other ones, which you can make in bulk. So I found that pretty neat. One second here. I realize that I cannot see the chat if anybody's chatting. Let's go ahead and get that up. Yeah, so hopefully nobody's been chatting and I've been missing it. And I just realized I didn't post it in announcements. I did it again. I can't believe I did it again. Copy and... There. I don't want to ping everyone this early in the morning, because I know that's not very kosher for some people. Some people like to be sleeping in during these times. Getting a ping this early in the morning is unpleasant. Anyways, let me get this off the screen, because that's silly crosshair. But yeah, that's kind of where we've been at so far with the gardening. Some new seeds, some new plants, new options, new cooking abilities, and new tables that hopefully will fill the space a little bit. We've had a few glitches with some of this, because it's usually better done with a new world. That way you actually learn it as you go. But some of us have come so far in our learning phases that it kind of skipped over it. So I've had to use some of the special administrator tools to get some of these things planted, which we will go over here in just a little bit. All right. Let us move outside the garden for now. Let me get rid of this. Close this up, as we don't want any unnecessary thievery going on around here, especially with Delta around. We got to be careful about him. He gets the munchies pretty often, and not for the reasons you think. He's just I mean, come on, the dude's a bottomless pit. Anyways. All right. So, yeah. Let's talk about this for just a second. So yeah, browsing through the 7 Days to Die mods in both Nexus and the 7 Days to Die mods website, we found a few vehicles that are of interest, and frankly, I have no knowledge of this. Apparently, this is a Russian-based vehicle. Yeah, UAZ 452. Apparently, it's an interesting little van design with, you know, the floodlights on front. Yeah, but I had a couple different requests from some of our fellow players to incorporate this, and so that's what I did. Anyways, moving on. Alright, this works. Alright, so, for anybody who's been paying attention during our streams, you'll notice that this building, it was kind of started from Delta, as he was trying to refortify our base and needed a space outside of the main central hub to create plenty of concrete and reinforcement of, you know, materials. Granted, it doesn't get used much now that the base has been pretty much built. However, I thought of incorporating it into not only as a place of concrete, but a place of ammo, which we will look at here just a little bit. But yeah, that's our foundry, which I probably need to do something with that sign. That sign's a bit weird. But anyways, shall we take a closer look? Come on. Oh, there you are. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we have our ammo production machines. Okay. These things are fully equipped by themselves. They don't require power or anything. It was a nice little addition to our server. Again, it was one of those things where if it had been a new server, this would have loaded in properly. Again, had to use the admin tools to get these things planted. It would have been nice if I could have built them by hand. That way I have more of the satisfaction of building them. But, yeah. I don't really have the materials I need to make anything right now. I mean, I suppose I could, so you guys could see exactly what they do. I mean, it's, let's see. Gunpowder, you know what? No more than what it would take to do it. I'll go ahead and get, let me grab some stuff real quick. I'm gonna kind of need the camera. Thank you. Yeah, let me get over here, and now that we got this tracked, let me see if we have enough stuff to do this. Buckshots. Yep. And gunpowder. I got enough gunpowder, so I just need some paper. I think I'll put it in fabrics. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, I'll make sure to put some of that back before we get done. I just want to get one of these going so I can show you guys what it looks like. The maker of this particular mod, I unfortunately, okay, remembering everybody's names that make these mods is a bit of a challenge sometimes. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna craft this. Gonna hit craft. I mean, yeah, look at that. Isn't that something? I mean, it's she's really moving. Yeah, I didn't have to make any power source or nothing. So what they do is you have your casings and your the casings and the lead balls or whatever that started here. They get picked up and they got put through here, and then I guess these things like push down like the tips, and then it comes through here, pushes down the tips, makes the casings and whatnot, and then it drops them in these little boxes over here. Yeah, pretty nice. But yeah, that's our ammo production machine here in the foundry. Anyways, moving on. All right. So let me discuss a little bit about these things here. All right, so anybody who's been watching our 7 Days to Die streams know that I like to build, but I'm not what you would call an artist. So, yeah, here we have the 3 buildings that I've kind of made myself responsible for. The first one, of course, was Electric Town over there to your left, to the camera left, stage left, if you will. And it has all of the lights, electrical parts, generators, batteries, and thanks to, I believe it was Einir. Yeah, Einir got me the solar panels, and I had to dig around for the solar cells. But thankfully, because of another mod which I'll be able to incorporate, is I can now make my own solar cells, but they are expensive. They are very expensive. But I was able to make the level 6 solar cells, and now I can recharge batteries a lot faster. But yeah, that's Electric Town over there, which it has something for Delta, which we haven't even had a chance to go over yet. All right, next up is, of course, the Steed and Stool Saloon and Inn. Yeah, good times. It's all about the booze and the beer and everything else. Yeah, so we had introduced several mods that incorporate some other alcohol options and non-alcoholic beverages, of course. So before it was just beer. That's all you had. Nothing else. Just beer. But now we have things like wine. We have wine. Oh, and vodka. Yeah, there's you can again, this is one of those deals that I haven't dabbled too much into it yet. Because it works better when people are around to actually, you know, sample your wares. Also, we have horses now. Oh, let me show you this. Oh, wait. Well, I can't do it without moving the camera. 1 sec. Let me get on this. Yeah, we have horses now. So, oh, I can't go into camera mode with this. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, this one's out of gas. Yeah, that's something else. These horses are not like your ordinary horses. They actually use gas. But And they actually do make a little bit of noise, but it's a very short-lived noise. And of course, they have the sound of you actually starting up an engine. So you get literal horsepower out of it. Those actually were Telerics. There's a mod maker named Teleric that made that. But yeah, let me back up just a little bit here, and boom. All right. But yeah, I'll give you the inside tour of the Steed and Stool here in just a minute. Last one, of course, is pipe and shotguns, or sniping shotgun. I can't remember the name of my own freaking building. Well, ridiculous. Which, of course, there's nothing special really about that. That just incorporates sniper rifles and shotguns, and eventually we're going to do a kind of a business merger with Gabe for assault rifles. So that'll be the place that everyone will go to get their weapons whenever they need to. Nothing too much. Like I said, nothing too exciting in there. Just a few lights, a couple seats, a few posters. But yeah. I guess we could probably go ahead and give you guys the inside tour of the Steed and Stool. Let's go. All right. So, here we are at the Steed and Stool. All right. I know what the first thing I need to do is. If I get the... All right. Yeah, give you a nice little look-see. We got our kind of halfway card table over here with complimentary hay bale seats. We don't have like anything else really in this corner, but the dealer could stand here and be like, "Yeah, blackjack." Well, we don't have any hookers around here, but we could do blackjack. I mean, we kind of do blackjack, kind of in a way. Anyways, we got some wine bottles over here, some wallpaper, and we have our own little kind of meet and greet area. Got a nice cup of coffee, a couple bottles of Chardonnay. I think I can make Chardonnay. I'll have to check into that here in a minute. We got our bar crafting table here. Yeah, this actually allows me to craft drinks, ice cubes, and pretty much everything that you would expect in a bar. We have these functioning. So you can wash your hands and fill up glasses and never have to worry about the water rolling out onto the floor. Never. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Come on, turn you off. Anyways. But yeah. Lots of good stuff going on there. Unfortunately, there is not a mod for like sitting in chairs. At least not yet. I expect there to be one eventually, but not right now. But yeah, all kinds of colorful stuff here for storage, and so this is where you actually can make the alcohol. Nice little. So what you do, you get in here. Oh, you can make cheese as well. Yeah, you can see gin, rum, tequila, triple sec vodka, whiskey, beer. So yeah, you can make plenty of alcoholic drinks for the crew, those that wish to indulge themselves in some just a little bit of inebriation. Nothing too serious. We got our bedrooms and bath upstairs. I have a little bathroom right here for the guests, also equipped with a fully functioning shower. Yeah. Yep. Got our bathroom stool here. No pistol toilet in this one. No toilet pistol. Sorry. Yep. Let me go ahead and close that. Got our bedroom. It's nothing too fancy. Oh. except for being able to do this. What are those neighbors doing out there? Those blasted neighbors. Heh. Silly neighbors. What are they doing out there? Them dirty sons of bitches. What are they doing out there? I wish I could operate the blinds from here, but unfortunately I can't. Doesn't work that way. But yeah. What you do with these blinds is that every time you hit them, it interacts differently until they go up. You close them, and then boom. Simple as that. Also, apparently this is now my bed. So, yeah. Same thing in here. I don't have any blinds added yet, so this is kind of your economy suite. Yeah, you don't get blinds in the economy suite. This is the suite economy, and that's the economy suite. So yeah, all kinds of good stuff. We got some chandeliers up here, some soft lighting. I mean, you don't want to go into a place like this and be it too bright. Let me go ahead and kill this right now. I can charge the batteries whenever I please, but yeah. Also, I don't know if I have any on me currently. I kind of do. Okay, I can. So let's see. All right, yeah. Here we go. Oh, I can't do it while I'm... Okay. Wait, where's the... I just made a dart. Where'd it go? There it is. Wait, is it one of those? Yeah. So then we do like this, and... Wait, what? Well, I thought I could. Hold on. There's something to eat right here. I wonder why it's not letting me load it. Let me, I need to craft a few more now that I'm on this. So yeah, give me a second. Because this was working the other day, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Metals. And now I'm thirsty, apparently. Okay, 1 second here. Let's make a few more darts. Make a few more darts here. Okay, now... forged iron. Let's craft a new dart throwing deal. Maybe that'll fix it. Alright, now let's see if that fixed it. Huh. Hold up. I think there's something I'm forgetting here. Can be used as a tickle weapon on zombies. Stream on a dartboard. Is it because I'm in Ah, that's why. Okay, apparently it doesn't work if you are in third-person mode. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do this. Kind of works like an arrow. So, we'll do this, and... And I am apparently terrible at darts. Let's do that again. You see, this is why I should be putting points into archery. For darts. Yeah. Good stuff. But yeah, that is, let's start throwing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's move on, shall we? Give you the inside tour of that building. Like I said, nothing too special in here, just a gun rack, cash register, and a little place for storage and whatnot. Get my truck rolling up here, unload the truck every morning of my one gun. And you see what I do is I load up the same gun every evening and put it into the put it into the truck, move the truck around a little bit, pull it up to the back door, be like, looks like my delivery's here. Let's see. Let's go into here. So, we got some electrical stuff in here. We got a lamp, got an exercise bike, and a little scooter for anybody that needs it. Hello, sir. This is Jeffrey, by the way. Say hi to the camera, Jeffrey. He's shy. Come on, Jeffrey. Say hi. Yeah, still can't get him to say anything. Oh well, that's his problem. But yeah, we got a little bit to show off here. Yeah, we got my security camera system. It comes in a pack of 4, by the way. You can't get them separately. You got to buy them all together. Yeah. Installation is not included with the original package. You have to pay more for it. Which reminds me, I still need to give Dusk his money back for the. That's not important right now. Anyways, oh yeah, over here. Yeah, this is our display wall of some of the electrical components that are available. We have our regular relay, our timed relay, our generator, lights, and bullhorn. Some of that is already base game stuff, but yeah. And you can see that, decor is not my strong suit here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my. Alright, so, yeah, not much to see in here. We got our ham radio, the Breaker 194. This is the CEC Horseman here in the OR Base 1. Come on back now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all of the radio lingo. Just just because I listened to C.W. McCall's Convoy song multiple times doesn't mean I know all the lingo. Anyways, moving on. Alright, let us head over here now. So, you're really gonna love this. Of all of us in 7 days thus far, I believe that Dusk has shined the most. Dusk has definitely taken the time to decorate interior and exterior. So, let's give the good old tour here. Okay. Again, this is part of the more decor packs that we got. We have several installed. Even I don't know what all of them are. But yeah, this is a nice little touch. Over here, we have a nice little sport rack for a bike getting worked on. We've got a bookshelf, some lockers, some storage. I mean, he went all out. He's even got ductwork in for central heating and supports. He's got a workout place. He's got his Mad Max car and his bike all ready to go. Got a few cabinet doors open and a refrigerator. He's even got a way to get up to the attic. Hold on. And gotta get it just right. There we go. Yeah, he's got his little skylights and everything up here. Oh yeah, and a second axis too. Interesting. Didn't even know that. He's got a way to shoot out in case ever some zombies show up. All right, let me head down here. Let me close this. Can I access this? Come on. Well, sorry, Dusk. I'm gonna have to leave that one open for now. Close that. Okay, he even attached the stairs to the back. I see. Nice little touch. Yeah, originally I had this lot for sale. I had some lots divvied up for people to build stuff. But unfortunately, yeah, people kind of trailed off this game, unfortunately. Which I had a feeling was going to happen. I mean, apparently it's only a Halloween thing, because, I mean, we got the Halloween decor up here. We got all kinds of chairs, all kinds of decor, decorations, posters, and everything else. Yeah, we got some electrical, and okay. Before we enter here, so when we first started out on 7 Days, we all kind of halfway agreed on what books we should read and what items we should unlock, because since there's so many of us, we're able to get magazines pretty quickly and, you know, be able to unlock certain things a little faster because we work together and gather a bunch of magazines in the process. Mine, of course, was sledgehammers, shotguns, and snipers. Dusk's was what was Dusk's? I mean, I know they had traps. There was something else. Dusk had traps. Vivic had explosives. Delta had... What did Delta have? Oh, pistols. Delta had pistols. Gabe had assault rifles. Ioneer had farming, armor, and bows. I did crafting stations and vehicles. So, yeah, I did a lot. Probably more than I should have. I feel like I took on a little too much responsibility and kind of left everyone else out in the cold. But I don't know. Sometimes I want to be that guy that helps everyone else out, and then, anyways, I'm getting into emotions I probably shouldn't be messing with right now. Anyway, let's go take a look in here, shall we? Anyways, yeah, Dusk was traps. All right. Yeah, he's got some animal traps, some blade traps, shotgun turrets, some turrets there. Yeah. Base defenses and whatnot. We got some turrets back here. We got a crafting station where he can build his own stuff. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. That's a nice. Only thing is I don't see his, apparently he says here on camera, but I don't see no cameras. Oh, well, except this one, of course. Yeah. Anyways, moving upstairs. So, he's gone kind of like a halfway scientist with rustic look to it. So this is, right. Actually, that's something else I forgot to touch on. Okay, so what you see behind me is like a pin for something called Greg. Greg, oh, excuse me, is a snake. A snake. In the game, we actually added a mod where you can have pets, summonable pets with a special whistle. You can do deer, you can do snakes, you can do rabbits, coyotes, vultures, and dire wolves. Now, none of us have managed to acquire the dire wolf whistle yet, at least not naturally. For anybody who might be thinking of just using the DEM tools to get it, which I hope you don't. But yeah, it only appears when he's on the server. Whenever he's not on the server, yeah, Greg is not around. And I think myself, I haven't gotten a whistle yet. I haven't made one yet, so I don't know exactly what the stipulations are just yet. Anyways, let me let's take a look over here, shall we? It's got a nice little reading nook, his own little personal beverage bar. He made good use of all the posters. He made a nice little bed with storage. Yeah, it's all kind of. I mean, he really went all out. And 3 guesses as to what his theme was. Have you guessed yet? Come on, you can figure it out. Okay, let me give you a hint. A cabin in the woods with a bunch of oddities and a certain triangle man. Not Silent Hill. Yeah, it's not Silent Hill. It involves somebody who is a grunkle. Have you guessed yet? Tell you what, if I think you can guess it, leave a comment below. Yeah. If you think you can figure it out, better comment below. For now, let's move on, shall we? All right. Let me. Spiral staircases are a little tricky, but not too bad. All right, let's head outside. Oh, also, yeah, his ceiling fan. Good decor for the ceiling fan. At least it'll keep you cool. And so yeah, welcome to Gabe's house. This is Gabe's house. Oh, it's locked. Anyways, this is Gabe's mailbox. This is Gabe's front door, and there is a one bed and storage crate inside. Yep, pretty much it. That's Gabe's house. Or, if you want to call it, Gabriel's hole in the wall. Yep, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me on the tour for Gabe's house. Join us next week as we look at Gabe's front door more. Oh, I walked right back into the house. Okay. Alright. So, that's pretty much the rough tour of the base so far. We hope that there will be more structures coming in the future, because I would love to see Delta, Ioneer, and Fific each have a house of their own in the future, hopefully. As maybe we get a few new people to join as well. This server is pretty important to me. Okay, I love crafting games. Minecraft is fun, and you can get a lot of different mods and stuff for it, but it feels a bit too bright. I like the darkness of this game just a little bit. It's a little bit more real. It feels a little bit more down to earth, which is sort of ironic considering Minecraft is all about digging. This game is less about digging and more about survival and crafting, because it's a survival crafting game. Yeah. But yeah, see the sun's already going down, the ambience of the world. Pretty soon you'll get that odd, ominous tone of the zombies going feral for the night. That's just it. It's sure that Minecraft has, you know, its zombies and its mobs and everything, and you know, there's still danger there. But here you have guns, and not to sound like one of those stereotypical Americans, but I mean, come on, having just a bow versus having options for lots of guns and explosions on at your fingertips. I mean, come on, can't be beat. Just can't be beat. I mean, it's almost beautiful right now. I mean, it wasn't for the fact that beyond those walls is a post-apocalyptic world filled with zombies. It would almost be nice. It'd almost be nice. I mean, all the buildings are pretty much wrecked right outside these walls, full of rotting corpses and, you know, feral animals. And good news is all the lawyers are gone. Yeah, we live in a world without lawyers and tax collectors and the IRS. Yeah. Anyways, let me show you one or two more little things before we wrap up the evening. All right. Our storehouse. It's actually a storehouse now. Anyways. So, this was a nice little addition. Okay, what is the biggest problem with these? In normal circumstances, you have to have a runway to get these things up and going. But not anymore. Thanks to a little mod. This is not base game mechanics, by the way. Thanks to a little mod. Okay, you see where we're at? In normal circumstances, you'd be worried about just falling off the roof and, you know, falling to your doom. However, thanks to this little mod, let me get over here. So there. So, what happens? Let's see. I hold W. And look at that. We are going straight up like a normal helicopter. Look at this. Look at this. Of all the things and all the mods that we have on 7 days, this is by far my favorite. I mean, come on. A helicopter that actually acts like a helicopter. Well, technically a gyrocopter, but a gyrocopter that actually acts like a helicopter. Plus I have the turbocharge mod on it, so we can go a little farther, a little faster. We're gonna pop over here and get this this box real quick. I mean, come on. Let me get over here. We're gonna grab this real quick. Wait, is it still falling? Or is it trapped in a tree? I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I'm not sure why it still has the parachute on it. Okay, parachute's gone. Yeah, you can do kind of a hover with this too, by the way. The more you lean, if you lean back flat, the flatter you are, the more it stays in place. It doesn't continue to fly forward like the original vanilla versions. And we're gonna do a nice gentle landing. All right. Let's see. Keep an eye out for any random zombs right now. Let me go ahead and get this opened. Alright, so we got some stuff. We got some basic stuff here. We got this, this. Ah, pierogi. Pierogi. Polish dumpling filled with ingredients. Oh, hello. Yeah, not dealing with you right now. Yeah, I thought that would happen. But not to worry. The sledge master is here. Let's come on. Come on, get in. Let us head back to the base. Let me see. I thought I heard something. Alright, moving on. I mean, anybody who's ever played 7 Days knows about the gyrocopters and the aggravations of having to fly them around and deal with the awkward mechanics of it. Granted, I know it's a gyrocopter. The basic design of the gyrocopter is to be able to push it forward and then come up. Because, I mean, you have the blade at the top, but you still have the blade at the back, which is pushing it forward and causing it to fly better. But having this little mod here where it actually acts like a helicopter is way more easier for me. I know that sounds a bit like a fragmented sentence, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Let me see if I can pull this off. Oh, look, there's a nice little H for me to land on. That hasn't fully loaded in. There we go. Just hadn't loaded in yet. Alright, let me back this up just a bit. Alright, we're gonna go on down here. There we go. Nice little soft landing. Almost backed off the side, but we're good. But yeah. So. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Oh, wait. No. That's not what I wanted to do. I need to do this. And this. And we're gonna do this. Alright, so I think this will conclude our little tour today. It's not quite as long as a stream as we normally would do, but however, there is some things I would like to cover before we wrap up for our stream today. So, we'd like to thank you once again for, at least foremost, is I'd like to thank every single one of our 7 Days to Die contributors and players for you know, staying on for as long as we have. I'd like to thank you, the viewers, of course, for tuning in to watch me ramble about, you know, how awesome this base is. And I'd like to thank to all the 7 Days to Die devs, creators, all of the mod makers. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for just making 7 Days to Die, you know, what it could really be. You know, giving us all the options that we could possibly want to really make it our own. So, a big thank you to all of you guys out there. Our 7 Days to Die journey will continue. But due to the holidays, we're probably going to be backing off just a little bit as we need to wait for our some of our players to catch up on their holiday festivities and obligations. And it just doesn't feel right without everyone here. And honestly, it feels sort of lonely right now. I'm all alone. I'm alone. Alone. But yeah, no. But that aside, I'm very grateful to have, you know, such an awesome crew that can stick with me and help me, you know, it's just show me all the techniques and the play styles that we can get out of our group. It's a blast. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. One other thing I do want to cover is our this is not the only event for the day. We do have other events on the way this evening. One, of course, is a Fiend's Print Lost Pages, where myself, Dusk, and Fific will continue our journey on our D&D journey and be able to explore the world some more. If the campaign runs a little long, chances are that will be the only event of the evening. And then Sunday, we will be having our staff meeting as we get back into things. We took a little break this month, as you may have noticed, our streaming schedule has been very thin for the month of November, as we all kind of needed to take a break from streaming almost every single day up until that point from the start of the year. We have had a blast for the year of 2025. We really picked up our game. We really kind of we stepped it up, and we tried to bring you guys as much entertainment as possible. There's no way I could do this by myself. We have Fific, Delta, Dusk, Ynir. We have Shovel, Cosmic. Soul. Hold on, I'm blanking. Firecracker. Hold on. Oh, my back. Sorry. But yeah, I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm totally blanking right now. But yeah, this group has just been amazing. And then all of those that aren't in staff, of course, with the Omega Republic, our usual players, being Gabe, Jay. It's remarkable. I honestly never thought I'd have a group like this, but it's wonderful to be a part of them. Be a part of it. Yeah. So before I goof up anymore with my speech impediment, I would like to thank you all for joining us here on the Omega Republic, and we'll hope to see you here next time. Have a good one. That's me waving, by the way. See? That's me waving. Take care, everybody. Thank you once again.